해라.
Hello everyone, I'm Julie. Today I will talk about coffee. First, I will introduce the table of contents. First, I will talk about theory of coffee. Second, and I will talk about classifications and kinds of coffee. And then I will talk about things that are needed to make coffee by hand. And fourth, I will talk about things that are a good match with coffee. Fifth, I will talk about coffee versus name. And last, I will talk about advantages of coffee. First, I will talk about and also there are quiz at the end of my presentation, so please pay attention. First, I will talk about theory of coffee. There are two theories of coffee. One is theory of Cardi. According to the theory of Cardi, coffee is found by a ghost that eats coffee berries. Another one is Omar's discovery theory. Chef Omar did something wrong, so he went into exile. When he confused on a mountain, he found a bird that ate some blackberries. He ate them and he recovered his strength. After that, people used this to treatment. So we can know that at first people use coffee for treatment and to recover strength. Next, I will talk about the classifications and kinds of coffee. First, I will talk about classifications of coffee. Coffee are usually classified into three groups: Arabica, Robusta, and Liberia. And next, I will talk about kinds of coffee. There is espresso, cafe campagna, and americano, and cafe latte, cappuccino, and cafe Vietnam. And there are also vanilla latte, cafe mocha, and caramel mocha, and white mocha, and cafe macchiato, and latte macchiato. That was a video how to make a cappuccino.
김이 눈에 보이는 게 전부는 아니지. 한 개의 기미 속엔 5배나 많은 기미가 숨어있으니까. 스페셜리스트. 이건 기미를 완화해주니까 깨끗한 청은 달라.
SK2 스파 스페셜리스트.
내중님으로 당신의 기미를 확인하세요.
My name is Jones, and I'm a barista at Third Rail Coffee, right by Washington Square Park in New York City. I'm going to teach you some basic coffee making skills. I'm going to show you how to make a cappuccino. A cappuccino is traditionally between 5 and 6 ounces. You have your shot of espresso, some milk, and then foam on top. Usually it's going to be in thirds, which is 2 ounces of espresso, 2 ounces of milk, 2 ounces of foam, but somewhere around there is good. Officially they say between 1 to 2 centimeters of foam on top, but there are many different interpretations. So I'm going to start off by pulling the shot, steaming the milk, and then pouring. so we have our espresso, we have our milk. And since I've let more air into the milk on this cappuccino, you can do a little bit extra texturing, which is just swirling it around. Even give it some side-to-side shakes to incorporate the foam into the center. And sometimes if you've added just a little bit too much, you can pour about an ounce off the top. Alright, just pour. And that is a delicious looking cappuccino.
And these things also can be iced. Third, I will talk about things that are needed to make cappuccino. There are two groups that we need. One group is must have, and another group is it's good if you have it. In must have item there is a mocha pot, and it's good if you have there is whipping machine and milk filter and cleaner and temper. Next, I will talk about things that are a good match with coffee. There is the waffle and sweet potato and rice cake and cookies and nuts. Hey, do you know that the chocolate and butter and cheese is also good match with coffee? So when you drink coffee, you can have these things. And next, I will introduce coffee birthday. There is Angelina's coffee and Cafe Bennett and Holly's coffee and the coffee bean and Starbucks and Tom and Tom's. Finally, I will talk about advantages of coffee. There is 3. 1. Good to prevent dementia. 2. It helps diet. 3. It's expanded gastric acid output. Next is time for kids. Question number 1. There are 2 theories of coffee. What is it? You're right. Theory of Hardy and Omer's discovery theory. Question number 2. There are 3 classifications. What is it?
Arabica, Ligoria, Robusta.
You're right. There are Arabica, Robusta, and Riveria. Question number 3. What things you need when you make coffee? You can say 2 things.
Mocha pot and grinder.
Yes. Mocha pot, milk filter, grinder, and pepper. Last question. What was things that good match with coffee?
Me. Sweet potato, cookie, and chocolate.
You're right. It's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.